Okay. Oh my goodness. Look, I bet you I'm gonna be in so much trouble for this video. I bet you I'm gonna get silent treatment for the rest of tomorrow for this video. So basically, that t-shirt video I made, when I said I didn't make the Air t-shirt thing, I was in the middle of working on it. Which I didn't really like Amazon's way of making t-shirts because it's kind of weird. And plus, what I should have done was like try to put the logo on the back, and I didn't do it. And because I didn't do it, I messed up the shirt. Or actually, I did do the logo. I say I didn't, but I did. But I hated how I could put letters. Anytime I try to put letters in there, they'll like be in the middle of the logo, and I thought it was pretty stupid, so I erased it. And plus, I'm not gonna pay $32 for a new shirt. But the new Funko Cat shirt, I'm gonna start wearing it at any given time. And I'm probably gonna wear that to the gym and be like, hey, go subscribe to my girlfriend's channel. Because she does makeup tutorials and like Funko Pop stuff. And what I really want to talk about is like, I want to start getting to the gym, working out a little bit, and try to be like in very top physical, in very top of physical conditioning, because I don't know, used to I had this favorite character like from Young Justice, like Superboy, and like I had this action figure, and he always has these like not really abs on the action figure, but he had like martial muscles like throughout his entire arm, and like he looked jacked. And when I was about 10 or 11, like I started like working out because I looked at the figure, I was like, yeah, he would look like he would be jacked. And like in Young Justice cartoon series, like he didn't look jacked at all. I'm like, but you could tell he had a few muscles on him here and there. But and people are gonna be like, are you gay? I know there's gonna be a lot of people that saying, why do you want to be this? Like, are you gay? No, the answer is no, I'm not really gay. I just looked up to a character back then, like, that had strength or whatever. And I've always been, like, a Superboy fan. And I know, like, I'm not really going to be a real-life Superboy. I get he's fictional. But sometimes when you look at your favorite fictional characters, like, you're from comic books, TV shows, or whatever, like, you don't really want to be them, but you really want to be strong as that person, or like you grow to like the character because there's something about him you like. And for me, I liked his strength, like because I mean, like, despite not being technically thinking clearly, I mean, not I'm sorry, I cannot get my words out. Despite not always thinking right, he has good intentions, but he's so strong. I mean, like, to keep up, I don't know, to try to keep up with Superman, like, he was always strong and determined to keep up with Superman. And, like, over people, and he was, like, the strongest member of his team. Because he always was just strong, like, physically. Mentally, not so much, because he was always so angry all the time. But there were a few times where, like, he used his head to think, to get himself out of some dumb situations that he put himself in. And, like, I really like this character so much. Because not only did he use his physical, like, strength or whatever, but I mean, but he could always, even if he was hot-headed, he knows what to do. And I also like the idea that he always tried to keep his girlfriend in line, like Miss Martian, like in the show. He always try to keep her straight and narrow and straighten out. But I don't know. And I like how they didn't make him like his comic book counterpart, where like he wasn't jacked up. But I mean, like, he was just, I don't know, he was just rude and disrespectful and had a terrible haircut with and he looked like, I don't know, it's like he was trying to look like a pimp with his leather jacket. And also, I didn't really like his, I don't know, like, I didn't want him to be like Professor X, like from the X-Men, where like all he has to do is like move stuff with his mind, and like his powers is like basically come from his mind, and telepathically he can move stuff with his mind, he can fly, he can create force fields, he can do all this sort of stuff. And I thought, oh boy, they're just gonna come into like a very young Professor X before he like loses his legs. And I didn't really like that much sides of the character, and also I didn't like how selfish he was. Like, I wouldn't say selfish, but like just like a child, like in that body. But then when I started seeing like him growing up in the pre-52, where like he was like a teenager or past a teenager at this point, and not like a toddler, I kind of liked him a little bit more, because at least, you know, he was like with the Kents and like doing this other stuff, and he wasn't just like useless. And I kind of like his character. I want to say I want to like his character in Smallville, and I want to like his character in the new Teen Titans show, but I just can't bring myself to do it. The only parts I liked about him in the Teen Titans show was like he had moments where like he was more of a human being, and like he actually wanted a relationship with Blackfire and not Miss Martian. But I kind of wish they would bring Miss Martian into the show. I know it's probably not going to happen, but yeah, like and subscribe and tell me what y'all think.